music is sound. So first of all, it's also vibration. All sound is vibration. And we have ways, so we play the piano. Our touch tries to influence the vibration, the way we touch the instrument, the possibilities to make something special or more interesting or something communicative or something that suggests something. And then we also have the pedal, that it prolongs the vibrations and it mixes them. So, and I think that the most important, like you're like a painter that you're painting, and you're using different colors, but it's as if you're painting without only in black on a white canvas or something. I mean, you're not working with your sound. You know, it's just, even if you're doing black and white, you know, there's a lot that you can do. But somehow I get the feeling that you're just trying to play the notes, and you're not working with sound. And so what we want is, first of all, to work with sound. Where do we work with the sound? I mean, we're all ears. You know, like a painter or a photographer, it's eyes, of course, brain and eyes. You know, you can be a deaf photographer, but you can't be a blind photographer. Huh? You can be a blind musician, but you can't be a deaf musician, at least not from birth. I mean, Beethoven was exceptional, but he wasn't deaf from birth, because it's impossible. So the idea, what am I trying to get at? So you listen to a note, and then you listen to the next note. But when you have the pedal, and this is really important, so, when you have the pedal, so you have this. So now I already have three notes. I have this note, one note. Now I have two notes. But actually I have three notes. I have the E flat, I have the A flat, and I have the C. I'm listening to those three notes. So your problem is you're listening to one note at a time. You know, it's as if you had, let's say you had a bag or a basket or something, and you're in the field and you're picking fruit. So you pick one fruit, and then when you pick 5 fruits, how many do you have in your bag? When you've picked 5 fruits, you have how many in your bag? 5. But you are picking, the way you play the piano, you play one note, and then you play the next note, but you've already lost the one that you just had. So you only always have one note. So I have one note. Now, when I play these two, I don't have 2 notes. I have 3 notes, 4 notes, 5 notes, 6 notes, 7 notes, 8 notes, 9 notes, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. See, I'm listening to 14 sounds. And, you know, that's what, so, you know, sometimes when you listen to the pianist in the C group, you know, there's not a lot of vibration, and it sounds so dry. The problem isn't, okay, it's a little bit the piano too, but the problem, see, you can't always say the problem is the piano, you know, because then you can't do anything. How am I listening? What am I doing with what I have? You know, here is where, you know, people aren't working enough. So if I'm playing this, this is vibration, huh? Vibration. So you want this, he said, O so long du Lieben kannst. Love as long as you can love. That's the motto of this piece. Come on, it's not, you know.
Sums up a lot of movies.
Yeah, it does, you know. So I mean, yours is so. It's like a young guy like you. I mean, it's so dry. You know, it reminds like a flower that is dying of thirst or something. You know, you need, your melody needs vibration. So that, you know, ride the pedal. You know what? A melody, a romantic melody like this, the pedal, it gives it something to float on. Can you imagine, like one of these beautiful boats out here? You see all of these boats? You like to be on the boat? You like boats? No. No, okay. But you see a beautiful boat. Can you imagine if it was on the street? You know? I mean, that's so terrible, you know? And it reminds me of the way you play. I mean, it's not that you're terrible, it's that your melody doesn't have anything to float on. That boat needs to be on the water. And your melody, it needs to be on some sound vibrating, some resonance, okay? Try. Much better. The sound is much better. Now, let's talk a little bit about the phrasing. It's, you know, everything, so, you know, when we're playing, everything is interconnected. The sound, the rhythm, and the idea of the music. Are you a Greek Orthodox?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. In Greek Orthodox, do you have the Holy Trinity?
I don't know the.
It's Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Yes.
Okay. So it's the same as Catholic. Okay. So what does that mean? Father, Son, Holy Spirit. They're separate, but you can't divide them. Okay. Same thing, right? Okay. For the musician, our Holy Trinity is sound, rhythm, musical idea. They're separate, and sometimes we have to work on them separately, but actually you can't divide them. They're indivisible, okay? So this is very important. So when you're playing, so you have ta 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 ta, huh? I love you so. And if you don't believe me, I'll tell you once again. So, you know, you have